Welcome back to another.
Akio!
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything alright?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
Welcome.
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Wingardium Leviosa. Astaga naga. Ada lupa cara mainnya. Let's go.
I'm going to have to use Akio to get to those books. Akio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Sangat overpower.
Revelio!
Revelio. Waduh, ada orang di sana sini. Atau deh.
Akio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Splash, whatever concussion creating over mission, blah blah blah.
Revelio.
Revelio di mana kah? TP. Di atas kah? Walah, ada gini gue gak nyangka. Gue jadi misi. Itu oren-oren apa nih? Oh, di bawah, nggak ada di atas. Gue gak ngeliat buku sama sekali, dia terbang. Mana buku?
Revelio.
Yakin di bawah?
Reading can be.
Mana buku? Buku berterbangan, di mana kau berada? Bisa gue sesuatu nggak sih?
Akio. Levioso. Incendio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Wait. Oke, nggak tahu. Mana buku terbangnya? Gue nggak boleh kesini dah. Oh lah. Bisa coba di restricted section karena udah kebuka tadi. Wait, restricted, kalau ketahuan mampus kali gua. Oke, let's go. Mana ada
Revelio.
Nggak ada cuy, kita ke atas. Kayak benar-benar di atas. Aduh. Satu dia.
Akio.
Ada satu lagi. Where are you now that I need you?
Revelio.
Aneh ya, gua nggak diomelin ya pakai magic di library ya. Revelio. Oh, ada Aduh, kira lagi. Yang kedua suara ding. Ada ini kah? Mana tadi ada biru-biru.
Accio. Revelio.
Mana biru-birunya? Where are you now? Oh, itu dia.
Accio. That's the last book. Now
Okay.
to take them back to Cressida.
Sekarang gue nyari
Lumos.
nyari itu. Nyari butterfly. Oh butterfly, oh butterfly. Where are you, oh butterfly? Masa by default dia datang ke gua ya? Bisa aja sih di bawah sih. Juga magic kata bukan magic kayak mana gitu gak sih?
Revelio.
Ini nggak ada logik, ini nggak usah lompat ya situ. Semua game bisa paksa lompat, ini menggejok. Yang ini nih agak OP nih. Pas dilempar agak guna tapi sebentar ya biar nggak kelempar. Aduh, ada itu lu beli cong. Yoi, gue beli nih game.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your
Belinya
diary.
udah lama cuma
Oh,
lagi nggak
what a
sempat main aja.
relief.
Sibuk.
Thank you.
Mainnya
I'll
buat
happily take
fun-fun
the heavy
saja
lot
ya.
off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again
Pas
anytime
beli langsung
soon.
miskin, Cok.
Now, to work
Auto
out
kayak,
where I went
wah,
wrong,
Dita hilang nggak
perhaps
segitu
I should
instan.
start
Terus,
brushing up on
700
my Latin. Thank goodness some
Oke,
people are
misinya
trustworthy.
udah kelar. Ya, gue ada misi. Kita langsung ke main quest. Mana map? Ini dia map. Banyak sih yang gue beli buat game ini. Gue beli stick, gue beli apa tuh. Potion class. Bikin ramuan.
Revelio.
Oke. Kasih gue back.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hoi, halo. Wingardium Leviosa. La 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 la.
Revelio.
Ada bunyi gitu tapi di mana lah?
And why is she always holding the cup?
There'd be Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Oh alah.
would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Ada sesuatu di sini. Daisu.
Revelio.
Oh, ada sesuatu lagi di sini. Yeah, cuma satu perak doang. Atau satu gold sih gitu nggak sih? Oh, ada satu gold nggak bisa beli apa-apa di sini. Allowance Hogwarts berapa kali ya? Anak-anak Hogwarts ya tergantung orang tua juga sih itu. Cuma kayak default aja gitu. By default. Ayo kelas. Oh, Master Snape.
Potions is one of the most challenging and
Professor
hazardous
Sharp.
subjects taught at this school.
Anjing,
As
kau beda
fifth
sendiri,
years,
Cok.
you will be
Aduh, itunya
required to
alma
reach
mater.
new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Ah, bagus tuh buat healing.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
Points
for
for
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Wajay.
You never know when you
Potion
might
sendiri,
need it.
guys. Bikin
Please begin.
ramuan. Santai banget hidup. Hari ini pengen santai, ya main game.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Kayak lagi ngulek.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Apa ini? Ini nanti bikin ramuannya emang begini atau gimana? Ini cuma mencet-mencet tombol doang. Wingardium Leviosa. Nah, meledak punya dia.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Buset, udah kelar. Sidang skripsi
Not an easy
kapan
potion
selesai?
to brew.
Sidang
Well done.
kurang
And from what I hear of your
tahu,
recent
karena gua
exploits in Hogsmeade,
belum
you'd also do well to
kelar
practice brewing the
mulai
defensive Edurus potion.
Tapi buat
Professor Weasley had you
bimbingan,
acquire the
gua
recipe from
Sabtu
Jade
minggu
Pippins,
ini.
correct?
Gua kudu ke
Yes, sir.
angkrek, itu
Good.
yang bikin capek.
For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future,
Nah,
you'll
kalau
be
lu
expected
gimana?
to provide
Bukannya
your
lu
own
udah kelar
ingredients.
lu udah kehitung
Some
udah
can be
kelar
harvested from the
sidang
plants you
atau
grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased.
modal info
Others, however,
cuman dari itu
may be
ya,
harder to
dari
obtain
IG ya.
and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time
Magang
round.
udah gua magang perpanjang gua.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin
Ini
rebellion.
lagi skripsi.
Did
dari
I hear
sidang.
Professor Sharp say that you were
Sangat
commissioned to
sidangnya
go
biar
into his
kelar,
office?
biar langsung dapat gelar. Tadi gua mau you heard correctly. What do you want to know? Udahin ya.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Iya,
meet
gua
you.
tahu lu suka banget sama
Wait,
potion.
are you
Cepetan, gua ada
related to
urusan.
Professor Weasley?
Jangan buang-buang
She's
waktu.
my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh.
Kalau gua
But
di
she
dunia
can't
nyata, gua
be
nggak se-friendly ini,
everywhere.
Cok.
Listen,
Tugas
anyone
kita
with a
cuma
troll-sized
ngambil,
brain can brew an
Gua usah
endurance
ngajak
potion.
ngobrol.
I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just
Di
missing
dunia
one
nyata
tiny
kuliah
last
di
ingredient
Hogwarts
that'll
juga
add that
kuliah,
extra
anjing.
spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office.
Mas, di
with
dunia
his
kuliah
permission,
nggak seramai
perhaps
ini,
you could
Mas.
grab it for me.
Oke, thank you.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're
Thank you,
certain
Ian, atas
Sharp won't miss
datangnya.
it.
Thank
I
thank
assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Revelio.
Keep your potion.
Medarium from Aurora of a subject Borgin and Brooks. Borgin and Brooks had an increased amount of activity during shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicion delivering being made at the shop back entrance. Given what we know of the reputation, we are adding more Auroras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new addition. For the instruction follow. Okay. Ini apa? Armor lagi, gua nggak ada armor.
Revelio.
Ada lagi bisa gua ambil. Tidak ada. Oke, go.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Sip.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it?
Tadi gua suruh bikin apaan?
So it could result in the
Nih,
unfortunate
Endurus.
loss of your eyebrows.
30 detik. Ini apa sih? A potion that enchants the drinker defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin.
And now we add the
Oke, ini
mallow
ada-
sweet and
Berarti ini ada buat attack, venomous buat scare trap, dan ini buat armor.
what's happening?
Wait, ada orang.
It's not supposed to. Ah!
Apa itu?
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
Weasley?
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Point for Gryffindor.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a
Yo,
safe
hati-hati.
location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot
Michelle di
cauldron
mana?
simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Udah ada kelar kelasnya, ada
I think
kelar.
each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Aduh, cukup anjing.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from that.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
Hei. Aduh. Nah, enak ada ganti SSD. Aduh. Sia, cukup kan. Aduh. Hei. Hei.
Revelio.
Aduh, sial. Aduh. Aduh. Waypoint. Aduh, cukup kaya, oh Tuhan. Aduh, ada map gak sih biar langsung keluar? Let's see. Ini dia. Aduh, masuk. Aduh.
Revelio.
Ơi.
Revelio.
Beast Classroom.
Revelio.
Ada cekukannya Tuhan. Indahnya dunia. Aduh.
Revelio.
Hah, gue udah ada TP di sini.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Itu apa Anda? Aduh. Tadi malah situ aja. Aduh, ada apa nih anjay? Baim nanya kadang. Itu bukan Baim, Cok.
Revelio.
Itu beda, itu teman SMP gua, bukan si Baim. Lu mau diskortan? Bukan Baim, itu bukan. Aduh, pindah ke SSD jadi makin cepet cuy.
This looks intriguing.
Oh ya wes, lu mau skripsian ya wes. Aduh, cekukan anjing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Shut up, gue butuh nyari toko dulu, gue mau jual barang. Aduh. Ah, come on. Icon yang bisa jualan nih dia kamu.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Oh, ya wes, ya wes. Ya wes, Daris, ya wes.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Udah cepetan.
Hope to see you again sometime.
Itu merah-merah apaan? Aduh.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Bob Wilbur.
Be on your guard.
Kita suka ngapain?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Apa? You
I've
got
always said that travel broadens the mind.
Aduh, main quest, side quest. Ada orang di tepi sungai ini, kita side quest.
Teach you for some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Sure.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
How? Calon-calon digigit hiu gue. Cetek tuh ini kelihatannya. Itu dalam atau cetek? Gue nggak tahu. Gue nggak usah ngedive. Dive.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Oh, kita nggak resist ngedive. Ada ya, dapat baju ya di air gini, baju basah. Aduh, bajunya basah, coy. Tapi ungu semua sih. Ayo dong, gold. Give me something good. Aduh, saya akhir-akhir sih. Dark Arts Dueling Glove. Aduh, Diving. Ini kayak yang terakhir. Yep.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Ush. Masa nggak ada monster di air ya? Dan masa nggak ada sistem nge-dive sih? Aduh. Dan baju gue basah hanya untuk sebuah wanita, dasar diperbudak. Astaga, naga nggak usah naik.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Yeah.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Found ya!
Accio! Levioso! Revelio.
Gue nggak inget cara.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Okay, bentar. The collection section field guide has been updated. Enemy, okay.
You're nowhere to... hold them up!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Wait.
You'll take it!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Tiger!
Luma.
You idiot! Knew you were still hanging about. Not that!
Incendio. Levioso.
How embarrassing! Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Why?
Levioso. I'm just warming up. That's just the beginning. Stop that right now.
Protego.
Oke, gua agak lupa untuk fightingnya.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Protego.
Cara ngerol gimana sih? Oh, bulat.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me.
Revelio.
It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
Revelio. What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return
Revelio.
to the safety of my notes and books.
First of Trials. Trials of Merlin. What the fuck?
Lumos.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig told me
Revelio.
a book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Oh my god, so far. Cekukannya Tuhan. Ay.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Oke, tar dulu.
Protego!
Oi!
Revelio!
Itu apaan?
Revelio. Levioso! Protego! Stupid! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Oke, udah mulai.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio!
Udah mulai ngerti basic battle lagi.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Levioso!
Kelar. Hah? Nggak ada spider fang? Ada lagi.
Revelio!
Nanti kalau miss connection. Hello, sheep. Go. I don't know. Ini apa anda?
encampment. This must be it.
Someone there.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Revelio.
Apa itu? Hah? Oke.
Anne will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now. He'll be made even more of an example.
Okay,
We should have killed that traitor, Arm, when we took his cards. I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Oke.
Revelio. Accio.
Oke, gak kena. Nah, ini bisa masuk gak? Astaga, naga.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Revelio.
Aduh.
Incendio.
Always on the defensive.
Accio. Levioso.
I'll get you for that.
Incendio.
I could have been so clever.
I know you. They were just here. That slippery little squid. I'll find you.
Accio. Could it be? How many of you are there? Potatoes!
Woi.
Accio.
Chill spells glance off of me.
Vegetables in combat.
Accio. Potato.
Woi, gak itu gak usah diapa-apain.
Was that your best?
I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Accio.
Someone thinks they can outlast me.
Levioso. Incendio. Stupefy.
Me? Not quite. Move of a coward.
Pity. Not right. I was right. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Astaga, naga.
Levioso. Accio. Potato.
Fight about as well as a puffskin.
Accio.
You should have played when you had the chance.
Aduh. Nggak salah sih sistemnya emang kayak Assassin's Creed sih.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there? Revelio. Accio! Incendio!
Okay. Need to play smart,
Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Shit.
Levioso.
Wait.
Revelio.
Wait.
If only Renrock were here to see this!
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Kill cells glow.
Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
Gua butuh healing. What is this?
Revelio.
Oke, itu kayak buat yang Merlin. Yep, Merlin.
Quite an enchantment. The cards returning to Arn.
Lucky. Apa ini?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Aduh, masuk coba tempatnya. Terus apa nih sini?
Accio. Levioso.
Aduh.
Accio.
Iya masih nggak ngerti gue tuh apa.
Revelio. Accio.
Woi, ini bola di sini kan? Ini bola buat apa bola? Oh. Oke.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Di luar, bolanya di mana? Where is the balls? The balls. Hah?
Revelio.
Aduh, cukup.
Accio.
Oh ya, di sini. Ini orang asal manjat.
Revelio.
Oke, bagaimana gue ke atas sana anjir? Masih penasaran bolanya untuk itu di mana? Aw. Aduh, cekukan lagi.
Incendio. Revelio.
Yes, I see this thing. Where is the ball? Oh, this is the ball.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. That's that. Settled.
Wait.
Accio. Accio. Levioso.
Ah, smart. Tapi tetap gue benci banget nih hero gak bisa manjat.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Stupefy. Incendio. Revelio.
Ya.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego! Stupid! Accio! Incendio! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Itu bulu sih. Oh alah, Merlin.
Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I should investigate. Accio! Merlin himself would be proud.
Alah. Saya merah.
Protego! Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Aduh, ay.
Not sure how I'd fare in.
Misinya kemana? Quest. Aduh. Oh, alright.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
Ay, ay, ay.
I used to help out at the free drink.
Banyak kunci yang belum bisa dibuka.
I met a girl once. Looked like an endearing.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts, always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.